Alright, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. PLL 5:15 Fresh Meat. Okay. So the episode starts off. Toby goes to see Allison. And she's like, they keep on ignoring my texts and stuff like that. But they can't keep ignoring me because, she's talking about like being framed for murder and stuff like that. And then she was like, do you remember what happened to you when you were framed for something that you didn't do? And then Toby was like, yeah, last time you did that. I mean, she had a bruise on her arm too, so I guess karma. And yeah, she was just basically saying, unless A kills them first. And that's another point. That Allie did not kill Mona, guys. You keep on saying she killed Mona. She did not kill Mona. I'm telling you. And once you guys realize it, you're gonna be like, well, they just didn't like find out or whatever, and it's not the true thing. And we'll find out like 2 seasons later. So no. And then Toby shows up at school, they talk about it or whatever. Then we find out that Hannah has some relationship with Holbrook. And we kind of find out that Holbrook was on a mission. Whatever. He came home to take care of a sick dad. And we get to that at the end of the video. And then, Ezra owns the broom now. So now it's like 2 weeks later where it's like the opening and stuff. And it's like, where did the time go? And Arya is like freaking out because she like got rejected by all the colleges that she wanted to go to. And it was like this last college that actually Jackie, remember Jackie? Ezra's ex-girlfriend. Yeah, we'll get to that later. And then, Emily wants to be a chef. Here's my opinion. I mean, come on now. Come on now. To me, I don't think she's a good chef, but she might turn out to be a good one. But, then Arya meets Johnny. I'll get to his character later in some rumors and stuff. And then Toby finds some evidence, this big old knife that could lead to the murder weapon. Now, come on, people. This is ABC Family, and there's been some rumors that they might change the network so PLL can like go to that level that they're trying to go to. But, the murder tape that we saw, there wasn't a knife, and people are like, oh, the lamp didn't fall down and there wasn't like blood. First of all, yes, there was. She got thrown into the wall. You remember blood on the wall? She got thrown into the wall. And we just haven't seen the rest of that tape, okay? So just hold your horses, because that wasn't the full tape of how Mona was murdered. I'm pretty sure that doll that Marlene King posted on Instagram is one of those cameras. And there's probably some more cameras that the liars will find out, and then we'll actually see the full tape of Mona getting murdered. Okay, and another thing. This is really weird because, oh my god, who is that? Ruining my... Nobody gives a crap. Oh my gosh, ruining my video. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry for that rude interruption. But back to what I was saying. Okay. Basically, it was another thing that was really weird. Because Toby was like, we shouldn't tell Arya and Emily about this. Why shouldn't they know? Or Hannah. It was like, why shouldn't they know? Because first of all, Hannah was our best friend. Second of all, technically, they were ganging up against Arya, Emily, and Hannah. Technically. I'm not saying they did. But technically, they did that. Because a real friend or a police officer would either turn the evidence in, and even if you didn't want to turn the evidence in, you would have at least told your freaking friends. I mean, come on now. And then, Spencer and Caleb, they like investigate and try to get the knife again. And Caleb is like, I touched that knife. And then Toby was like, I touched that knife because it used to be my dad's at the freaking cabin or whatever. And then, you know, that was a pretty suspicious thing because Caleb was like, I got like framed for murder or something for a hacker, and they all pointed the finger at me. That was very suspicious. I was being stupid because I was like, did you kill Mona? I was like the whole time, did you kill Mona? Did you kill Mona? Did you kill Mona? But we never know because Caleb could have killed Mona, and that would be why Caleb will be on the A team. And then that's why Hannah is going to be the first one to find out because she's been hanging out with the killer all this time. But I'll post a theory on that in a minute. But it did Hannah, Caleb, and then Spencer and Caleb, they investigate. They find the knife. And then that's when he's like, I can't do this. Can't have the knife around me because it's bad news. And then they go to like the school or whatever. And then, you know, Caleb gets heated up that he left the knife. Stupid self. I mean, the knife is going to come back. It's going to come back. Like 4 episodes or whatever. But it's going to come back. Then Spencer was like, where's the knife? The knife's gone. Blah, blah. And then, Hannah actually comes to Holbrook's father's trailer or whatever. This is a really creepy place because it has like dead animals and like people cutting organs and stuff like that, and it's just gross. And then she was like, I'm looking for Detective Holbrook. Was he taking care of you? He was like, oh, are you Allison? And she's like, no, I'm Hannah. And then he was like, no, I haven't seen him in weeks. Suspicious much? And then she goes off. Then she comes home. And then goes to see Allie for some strange reason. They get into it. And we come to find out that Allie got a text from Cyrus, and she wanted to see where Cyrus was to make sure the deal was still on or whatever. And she found out that that was a setup. Another thing that Allie did not kill Mona, y'all. And they was like, no, it's alive. Just keep on being stupid, people. And then, you know, Ashley, Maren, and Jason, they hook up. That was really weird and awkward for me. But hey, age doesn't matter in Rosewood, apparently. You know, they hook up. And then, you know, I'm sorry, I skipped up the whole Talia thing. But don't nobody want to get into that. Because there's nothing really important. Except for, like, that page thing, whatever. I forgot about that. I'm very sorry. But don't nobody got time for that. Johnny, stuff like that. There's rumors that he's a gay character. It doesn't matter to me, and it will never matter to me, but if he is, that'll be interesting. And, here's my theory, basically. So the preview for next episode, they're supposed to be finding Mona's body or whatever. Here's another theory. My theory is that they're not gonna probably find Mona's body until, like, the last couple of episodes, to be honest with you, because Pretty Little Liars is like that. And I just think the knife was just there. I think A put it there for a reason. It was like, oh, you need to come closer. You ain't gonna get close. Like, no, I'm just playing with y'all. I think the murder weapon was left there. A, or somebody, or the person that killed Mona left the weapon there. And, you know. But then again, this knife could easily be a setup from them to get killed very easily. But, you know, that was my Pretty Little Liars 5/15 Fresh Meat recap. And I hope you guys like it. Bye.